I just wanted to teach you a little bit about what I'm doing. I went to Home Depot today and I bought some electrical conduit and these two L brackets. And it's really easy to set up your own trellis. Um, Other than those two things, all you need is one more thing, and it's a 4-foot piece of rebar. And you sink it 2 feet into the ground on one side and 2 feet into the ground on the other side. And basically, these come in 10-foot lengths, and I cut this to 7 feet tall and this to 6 feet long. And it just screws together. And when your growing season's done, you can just lift it off and take it all apart and put it in your garage or whatever. So it's not a permanent thing that you have to find somewhere to keep this big frame in. It's really easy to set up. All I did was slide it on, like I said, and then I tied this nylon string all the way across in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rows, and 8 inches apart. I marked it off with a permanent marker, and then I came on this side, and I just went down and looped it around, and I was going to kind of show you with one of them how I did it. If I can hold on to it. So I just tie it with a few half knots. It doesn't really matter. I come on the other side because I wasn't smart enough to put the markings on this side. Right there is 8 inches. And then for this, I have the string on this side, and I do down and under and to the left. Actually, before you do that, it makes it a lot easier if you don't have this attached to the spool. So go down to the bottom and then leave yourself a little bit of room, about 8 inches or so, and then snip it. So you have this nice easy string to work with now. So you go under and left, and then over and through the right side, and then you can kind of play with it with your thumb to make this like go down a little bit more, and then you go down to the next one, go through the left side, and then the right side, and left side, right side, left side, right side. And you don't have to get it perfect because you're not tying this in a knot. It's just looped around the string. So you can adjust it later. I'll show you what I mean in just a second. I did it a few times before I started filming this, just so I'd know, what works and what doesn't work, and this is kind of the best thing that I came up with anyway. And then when you're at the bottom, I did my 2 loops, and then I do one more loop to the left and a half knot, and then one more loop to the right side with a little half knot. And I like to make things look nice and tidy, so it kind of like makes a nice little knot and then hangs down, so it's not like a string that's, And then if your squares aren't square, you can just take this and move it. So if it doesn't look perfect, you can adjust it, and if you decide that as it grows up that you want more rows, you can move all of them over this way and add more if you want. And yeah, I'm going to finish up 2 more of these, and then I'll be done.
How much total did it cost?
These, each for a 10-foot section is like $2.50, plus or minus a couple cents, I don't know. So it's like $2.50, $2.50, $2.50, And then the rebar was also about the same price, about $2.50 each. And then the most expensive part was actually the string. You can get 500 feet of nylon string for 10 bucks. And that's gonna last me forever, so I don't need to buy this again if I want to buy more of these. But these brackets are actually like $4.50 a piece, so that's probably the most expensive part of this whole thing, minus the string. Like if I wanted to add another one to my other row over here, it probably only cost me, you know, 20-25 bucks for the whole thing, because I already had the string. And yeah, it goes together pretty quick, and I'm really excited to train this up the trellis. So thanks for watching, and I hope you can make the same trellis, because I think it's going to work out great.